And you see a true colors. And you see a true colors. That's why I love you. But don't be afraid.
Exactly.
I am the fastest man alive.
Nice. Dark, do you think that him trying to change his future will alter some things in the present? Because Katie Lotz said that she has a moment with Laurel during the crossover.
Laurel comes back, yay!
Yeah, but then that means something else bad would happen.
Yeah.
So, like, in return, if they get her... Oh, we actually might get Felicity.
Billy dies instead.
Hey, guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros, Jeremy and Bears.
What's good?
Bringing you another weekly recap of this week's Legends. Tonight's episode was called Compromised. Yes, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Just roll the clip.
In 1987 Miami, Dark collects a relic as a form of payment for a drug deal. It turns out to be a bust. Then Eobard appears and kills the DEA and the rest of the men. Eobard asks for Dark's partnership, and in return, he guarantees him real power. On the Wave Rider, Jax talks to Sarah and Stein about doing more than just traveling to different points in time. They agree, but they feel like they would just keep making aberrations. Mick teaches Ray how to use Snart's cold gun and how to act like one of them. Nate tries to talk to Amaya to find out more about his grandfather, but learns nothing. They find an aberration, leading them to 1987 Washington, D.C. They split up and try to find out who isn't supposed to be at the White House. Jax and Stein try to avoid running into his past self, while Ray and Mick find Dark, who Sarah goes after. The plan goes south, and they're forced to retreat. Amaya and Nate go to the JSA Academy to ask help from them, but find no one there. Someone is revealed to be watching them from the shadows. Obsidian appears and asks why Amaya had abandoned them when Nate knocks him unconscious. The team nearly compromised the entire mission, so they try to figure out who Dark is working with. Stein tells Sarah that she cannot lose focus and kill Dark because of the ramifications it can have in the future. Obsidian tells Amaya and Nate that the JSA minus himself were sent on a mission to Leipzig, but they never returned. Sarah calls them back to the Wave Rider, and they formulate a plan. She sends Ray and Mick to stake out Dark and find out who he is working with. They find out that he is making deals with the KGB when they say past Stein meeting with Dark. They're forced to save him when he is stabbed by him. They bring him on board the Wave Rider and heal the two Steins at the medbay. Amaya and Nate ask Obsidian to use his government connections to help them get close to Dark at the White House State Dinner. Stein offers some inspiring words to Ray, who is confused on who he is without his Atom suit. He then apologizes to Sarah and tells her that he only said those things to make sure she didn't get hurt. They arrive at the White House and wait for Dark. Martin encounters Clarissa and tries to draw attention of his past self not being there. Nathan spots Dark and they all get ready to move. Dark hands over a CD-ROM in exchange for another relic. The Legends confront him and fight his men. Stein, Ray, and Mick evacuate the dinner and then save Clarissa. Ray uses components from Snart's cold gun and dismantles the bomb. Obsidian chases after Dark, who fires at Amaya, causing Obsidian to take the bullet. Sarah confronts Dark and decides to spare him, but not before she tells him about his future. Eobard appears and whisks Dark away. Sarah reveals to Nate the relic that she stole off of Dark. Back on the Wave Rider, Stein tells Marty that he should focus on being a good husband to Clarissa. Obsidian decides to stay in 1987 after revealing to Amaya that he has a partner waiting for him at home. He thanks Nate and Amaya and leaves. Amaya finally opens up to Nate about his grandfather Henry, saying that he was the heart of the group. In a random warehouse, Dark asks Eobard to bring him along so that he can change the future Sarah said he would have. After they help Jonah Hex in his time period, will he join them in the quest to find Rip? Will the team ask to help from another speedster to take down Eobard and Dark? Will the Legion of Doom's creation lead for things to become undone in the Arrowverse? How excited are you guys to see the crossover between the four shows? Find out on the next episode of Legends of Tomorrow.
Alright, so one sentence for this.
Time janitors at your rescue.
Nice.
I had one is like emotions and stuff, and then time travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm just gonna do a rendition of a song so I don't get copyrighted. But and I ran so far away. I want to get away. GTA. So, interactions, straight to it. Let's talk Eobard and Dark. They are going through time and picking up relics, and I guess they had like a common goal to do something with those things, but I thought they would already be working together, but I guess not, because Dark said he works alone. And I think that's pretty much it. That's like the main interaction they have up until the end there. He asks Dark to partner up with him, right? And he's just like, no.
Yeah.
And then you got the Legends. You have Jax arguing with Stein and Sarah. He wants to... How do we describe this? Jax wants to do more than just stop the aberrations? I mean, isn't what they're doing saving the timeline, right? So what is it that he wants to do?
I'm not sure.
Change time.
So like certain things wouldn't have to happen.
Let's say instead of letting Hitler do what he did, the Holocaust and all that, you kill him before it even starts.
So, oh yeah.
I'm assuming that's the kind of thing he's talking about.
Okay.
That's insane.
I mean,
he's gonna change the future.
Yeah, it would do good, but I'm pretty sure it would
take
a lot out of what happens later.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a good thing to want to do, but then again, there's always consequences to time travel. And we know that from Barry Allen.
Yeah.
And then we kind of have this argument between Sarah and Stein throughout the whole episode where they run into Dark at the White House, 1987.
Yeah.
And I think he's the advisor to Reagan.
Yes.
And of course, what she wants to do is kill the guy. If you're Sarah, if you guys were in her position, would you have killed him? You know what the stakes are and everything, but if it had a chance to bring your sister back, would you do it?
I would attempt to.
Okay.
Because very family oriented.
Yes.
So yeah, I would do that. I'd be selfish.
I think I would save you too. I think, or like, I would save my family. Even though it changed, that's selfish to say, but I guess I would too. What about you, Bears?
Well, yeah, of course I would.
And I think that's like the ongoing argument they have throughout the thing. And then Stein eventually says sorry, and he actually does care for them. It's just he's thinking about the greater good, like the outcome of it all, that they have a higher purpose than just saving the people that they care about.
Yes.
Then we have Mick and Rory. Oh no, not Mick and Rory. That's the same person. What am I?
Ray. Yeah.
Yeah, Ray and Mick. How'd you like the whole interaction between them throughout the episode?
They're interesting. I like them. I like the friendship or bond going on there.
They're usually always the comic relief.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's Starsky and Hutch when I was watching that. Like the way their
Okay.
attitudes are.
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Ray's more like a Hutch, I think, and then Rory's more like Starsky.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty much tasked to find Dark, and they do. They see him at a park, and what does Dark do there?
I think he's just planning to do like a trade.
Yes, with the KGB.
KGB, yeah.
And who stops by?
Young Stein.
So we could differentiate. We'll just call one of them Marty. The
Marty?
younger we'll call Marty, and then Stein is the older one.
Sure.
And what does Marty do?
He interrupts their little plan to exchange.
It's so funny how he did that. Like it's like weird, like because he's insanely smart, but at the same time, stuff flows over his head.
Yeah, he says what he thinks.
It's like that guy is wearing something to KGB's.
Yeah,
actually, it's proven by science that smart people, like the really high-end smart people, usually end up with some form of like social awkwardness or personality disorder kind of thing because they're so smart. They don't quite understand social cues.
That's true.
Woo, we're in the middle. Not too smart, but not too dumb. Hopefully. But yes, he ends up getting shanked, and they have to bring him back. And then we get that little exchange between Stein and Marty, where he's just. So he did remember him. Well, obviously, they just time traveling. Yeah, they just argued like while they're on the healing or the med bay, which I found pretty funny. Oh, I almost forgot. Amaya and Nate, they were trying to ask for the JSA's help there.
Yeah.
But they were not there. They were gone. All but one. And who was the one?
Obsidian.
Yes, Todd. And
Todd Packer.
Todd Packer. Yes, Nate knocks Todd Packer out, and then he tells them pretty much that on a mission to Leipzig, the rest of the team died, and it's pretty much just him and Amaya left. Getting back to the Legends, they formulate a plan. They use Todd's connections to the government to get into the White House state dinner.
Yeah.
And they take on Dark there.
Yeah.
They pretty much kick ass. Sarah did something pretty interesting. Instead of killing him, she spared him, but not before telling him that his future wasn't so bright. I mean, the dude lives to be like a couple 100 years old. You would think that he would have lived a fulfilling life already by then.
Yeah.
But I guess you get addicted to being an immortal technically, so.
That scene right there kind of bit her in the butt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think
because of
so.
what's going to happen?
Yes, because it made him think things. But yes, they save everybody. Oh, that's kind of sad too. Is like that was kind of like the last bit of snart we got because they used the components from the cold gun to dismantle the bomb.
Yeah.
This is kind of like his. Well, he got the jacket, but the cold gun was what was the iconic thing to remember him by.
Mm-hmm.
And then how does this end? Everybody's all happy. Maya tells Nate that his granddaddy Hank was pretty much the heart of the group. Todd goes back home to his lover.
Yep.
Sarah and Stein, they patch things up. And Stein delivers one more lecture to Marty at the end. And I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, up until the Reverse Flash and Dark.
Explain. Before you explain that, Mick tells Ray not to be Snart. He tells him to just be himself.
Yeah.
So hopefully he does make the Atom Suit 2.0. Yes, but explain what happened there at the end between the two members of the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, so basically after hearing what Sarah told him, he wants to change that. So he decides to side with Reverse Flash.
Yes.
And Eobard puts him in a, what is that, like a time sphere?
I think it's called a time
sphere.
pod?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And take him through the Speed Force.
Yes.
Through a breach. That's insane, dude.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's open.
How can he do that? I thought like
don't
only
know.
Very current.
There's negative speed force. Bad speedsters, they don't have the same.
Yeah, I don't get how that works, how he tapped into that. But yeah, that's crazy how he brought another being through there.
He just ran around in circles.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, ooh, pretty colors. And I think that's pretty much where we leave off.
Yes.
Right? Now, what were your guys' favorite parts?
The whole Sarah and Dark.
Yes. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I liked it. It's deep.
Brief moment of justice.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the Reagan jelly bean.
Oh yeah. Ray is a rebel.
Yes. I think I'm gonna have to say the team up between the two, and then just like the innuendos they're tossing in there. He's like, "What did I tell you about crossing streams?" They're just funny together, dude.
Yes.
They're so different, but like they've come a long way. Did you guys catch any Easter eggs now? Or references?
Freaking Top Gun. I swear I heard Danger Zone.
And what part was that?
Was that when they were going into the dinner or banquet or whatever it was?
Yes,
I think so, yeah.
The slow-mo walk.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Freaking Danger Zone.
I'm not sure if that's the name of the song, but I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. Is that what the song's called?
The one with the...
I just died in your... Or he's like...
Oh, yeah.
He mentioned Colonel Cold. Ray, he named himself that.
Yeah.
News 52 on that freaking VHS quality. Whitney Houston was mentioned. The JSA Academy was mentioned. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's like more of like a point of interest. Doc Brown, and I'm pretty sure those relics mean something, but for more information on that, you guys can go check out our movie pilot, because I'll have done a little bit more research on it.
KGB? Is that anything?
Well, they're just a group.
Oh, okay.
Or did you get a preview, Bears?
Sort of. I know that Jonah Hex is going to be there.
Yes. Jonah Hex movie, you know, the one with, what's his face?
Josh Brolin.
Yes. The bad guy in that.
Quentin Turnbull.
Yes. Is going to be a problem. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to join them, right? You guys think so? He'll join them to find Rip after they deal with that? Hell. I think that's all we saw in the previews.
Yeah.
Theories. Oh my God. It's so hard to theorize about this show. We're just going to... You guys could go back to like previous videos and just see what we said, because it's all just, we basically repeated the whole thing. We said that the Legion of Doom is not actually run by the people that we've seen so far. Or that's what at least I'm thinking. Another thing is that it's extended for 4 episodes.
Yay.
So we're going to get 17. And John Wesley Shipp, I don't know if I mentioned this on the last one, said that he was going to be making an appearance as Jay Garrick on the show. So pretty cool. At least they have a speedster to help them with Eobard.
Nice.
But I swear to God, if they kill him...
I don't think
I could handle Henry or Henry's doppelgangers just dying all over again.
Yeah.
It's too much. And we're slated to see John Barrowman, I think, a couple episodes from now.
And the Legion of Doom.
Yay. Dude, thinking back to that picture that showed of Mark Hamill, is that gonna be on The Flash or Legends? Do you think that they're filming that for Legends?
Could be either Flash or that, but that would be really cool if that was on their thing, because he's playing the Jokester. People think he's playing the Joker, and they kind of look similar, but the Jokester is just he is the trickster of Earth 3, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works though. Like, he's from a different Earth. Like, how does he... Oh, well, then again, he could sense people running through the Speed Force, so I guess he senses that something's not right. He did pull Barry out, right?
Yes.
Last time, so he's like, oh, somebody is up to no good. I'm excited to see all these people, though. It's already been... This was the 5th episode?
Yeah.
So we got 12 more. Hopefully they just don't build it up through more than halfway of the season just for them to be taken down that quick.
Yeah.
I want the Legion of Doom to like expand, but then again, we talked about how Legends couldn't last like too long. It's more of going to be a setup for all the other shows, but it'd be pretty cool for them to branch out and do something with those characters, because I'd hate for them to not have a purpose after this.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking of Rip? Where do you think he is?
Probably hang him with his family.
Oh, in his mom, or like the like in that place that his adoptive mother was, or like his actual family? family.
Yeah, his wife and kid. Why not?
Oh.
He saved him, right? He did do that, didn't he?
Did he?
No, they're dead. Maybe.
Maybe he went to an alternate
Yeah, maybe he
timeline.
did go to the time before they died.
Well, they did kill Vandal Savage.
Yeah, and they ended the whole vanishing point thing. So maybe he did go back in time, like a couple of years before they died, and fixed that.
He is just like, if that's the case, he is the most hypocritical dude on that team because he's told them that he shouldn't change it for that cause.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess we would
That
all
was
do
the whole point. That was the
yeah.
gist
Yeah.
of the first season is him changing time to save his family. He f***ed up.
So, what do you guys think about Dark? Like,
I hope that's not like a on-running thing.
What? It just
Like after the captain
yes.
fixes their problems, they leave, and it's the next captain in line, and then
Captain Palmer, Captain Rory, Captain Stein. Just
Can you imagine? Captain Royer would be hilarious. That ship would be fantastic.
have like killers on it. And his face too is so funny. Yeah, the wide
with his eyes, sticking out.
Dark. Do you think that him trying to change his future will alter some things in the present? Because Katie Lotz said that she has a moment with Laurel during the crossover.
Laurel comes back, yay!
Yeah, but then that means
that would
something
change
else
it,
bad would
wouldn't it?
happen.
Yeah.
So like in return, if they get her, we actually might get Felicity.
Billy
Thawne.
dies instead.
Who?
Yay.
Billy. Just write in a character so he can die.
Or Felicity.
Or yeah,
Man,
Felicity.
look at him. He's there to die. That's what I'm saying. He's there to die.
Yeah, I would be sad actually if Felicity died, but then again, we might have to put her up on the list
I
again.
would not be sad at all. Bye, Felicia.
What if that's the case? What if that it's a trade-off?
I'm okay with this.
That's why I like all these shows together. Like, there's so much to play off of, and they could correct certain things that they had done in the past. But it always it's like kind of like a repeat. If you listen to every intro of Barry doing the Flash, he always just it's kind of different. But then he's like, I've opened my world to new threats. Like it's like every season. Oh my gosh. And I guess sometimes that's what the legends do. But then again, they do try hard to make sure that everything's intact. So
Yes.
that'll be interesting. I'm sure that we will get Captain Steel. Or is he just calling himself Steel?
Who?
At this point in time, yeah.
What's his name?
Nathan?
Nathan, yeah. He just calls himself Steel. He didn't say... Like, he said Citizen Steel, but he's like, I'm Steel, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's going to be getting his armor at some point. Or like, before the crossover, I think. And then Ray is going to be getting his armor. But hopefully, they make some adjustments. Because that would be pretty cool. And as far as what I've seen for the crossover, certain members of each team are going to be mind controlled by the Dominators. So they're all going to kind of be fighting the Dominators and each other during the crossover.
Whoa.
Did you see the preview bears?
No.
Could you send it to him, please?
Yes. Did CW upload that?
Prepare to be amazed. I think so.
Are you saying it, Bears?
Everybody, this is Supergirl.
Okay, I think I got it.
Woo!
Sorry. I said not clicking. Here.
Feast your eyes.
Eyes being feasted.
Oliver.
So, ow, I just hit my tooth.
I heard that.
I'm so excited already. Wow, Felicity had the part that I wanted to say. But she took it from me. She has to die now.
Excited, everybody,
Yes.
for what is to come?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Yeesh.
20 heroes kind of fighting against each other. That would be crazy. I can't wait to see what they do with the Dominators though, because they said they were going to use minimal CGI and more practical effects.
It's just dudes in green suits and half costumes running around.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the behind the scenes. They probably look like freaking Cybermen.
Because what you just said right there, I'm just imagining that all these Dominators... I don't know what a Dominator is. I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah.
But now I'm just picturing it as Skeletor. We got you, Supergirl!
They look sort of like Cybermen from Dragon Ball Z. A little bit. And I guess you can say
I guess.
hint of that Skeletor.
They talk like Skeletor?
No, I'm saying there's like a hint
Dude,
of that.
if they did, that would be amazing.
Yeah, probably.
You'll never fix the timeline now!
Dude, that's sort of like the Reach from Young Justice.
Yeah, and then they could add like the corny ass like transition screens.
Yes.
Onward, super friends. I'm so pumped for this, man. Just seeing all this stuff on DC TV is doing pretty well. So, with that being said, do you guys have any other theories of what could happen?
No.
Rip's chilling, drinking margaritas with his family. Felicity's gonna die. Laurel's coming back.
Yes.
It's good times.
Yay. Happy day.
Do you think we might see the JSA again or no? You think they're done already? I mean, they're dead technically, but
That sucks.
yeah.
I think this is like this episode here was them trying to form some form of conclusion for them.
No.
So now maybe we got one or two more appearances of the Justice Society. And that's it.
Oh,
Bam.
I'm sad. But it'll be pretty interesting what they do too with like the extended 4 episodes
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
So what do you rate it?
Oh,
I give this 10 relics out of 10. Boom.
nice. Dang, dude.
I'm gonna give this one a red, white, and blue jelly bean out of 10.
Nice.
Damn it.
Very nice. I'm gonna just give this 10 time pods out of 10.
Nice. You guys chose the more epic things. Like I just said relics and it's so like freaking generic.
No, it's still
Chose the
good.
most
I
bland
referenced this
object
episode.
to reference. Wow. So with that being said, go leave your comments down below what you thought about the episode and your theories of what's to come for everything, like the crossovers and just everything that's the future of all these shows. And leave a like if you guys enjoyed as well.
Find your favorite jelly bean. We got that, right? That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
God,
It
it's
could
not.
be.
But you can check out my channel instead. It's a good consolation prize. We got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. over there. It's pretty awesome. Please check it out.
Be sure to check out our Creators Co. as well as social links down below. And don't forget to leave your hashtags for this week.
Hashtag Reagan Jelly Beans.
Yes.
Hashtag
Die.
Legion of Doom. Hashtag Stein versus Marty.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
hashtag one more good one.
I think that's good enough.
Oh.
I mean, if you want to do one more, yeah.
Do one in the voice of the what do you call that? Skeletor.
If you can, Bears.
How about hashtag Snart Palmer?
Nice.
So with that being said, oh, I should have done that at the end. Shit.
It's okay.
So with that being said, you guys will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll catch you next time.